80 to 90% of all New Year's resolutions will fail, and chances are, so will your next team event. The numbers are against us, with 80 to 90% of people saying their New Year's resolutions failed them, be that within days or statistically under 3 months, the majority of individuals fail to make any change and give up and go back to their old ways. And the numbers aren't much different when it comes to team development and team programs. You see, far too often people are looking to change too much too soon with little to no systems in place. We see this on a regular basis with many organizations who are looking to band-aid their team. They realize that they're having a communication breakdown or morale breakdown, and all of a sudden they're realizing their culture is a bit weak, so they decide to do something spur of a moment, a team event, perhaps paddleboarding, lawn bowls, pottery classes, something that they believe is going to support them in this space. However, it is not the right tool, it's not the right time, and there's no plan on how to use anything that they may have gained from that time to actually make any change. It's kind of like the idea of saying, I'm going to eat better tomorrow, but today I'm going to eat all this junk food. Well, come tomorrow, you're going to feel pretty slow, you're not going to feel very well, and chances are you're going to fall back onto your old habits because you're trying to change too much too soon. Work with many personal trainers over my life, many other coaches as well. We have all seen the same thing. Small incremental changes make the biggest difference. If you're looking to lose weight perhaps, then maybe we add 10 minutes of walking to our day each day. So today it's 10 minutes, maybe tomorrow it's 20 minutes, or maybe just 1 week all we're doing is 10 minutes of walking every day. Next week we're going to we increase that just incrementally. We make a plan to make small, calculated, measured improvement over time. Same idea when it comes to your next team event. One team event is not going to solve all your problems because there's underlying issues. If you're doing a team event to improve collaboration and communication, what is actually causing that breakdown? Why is there little to no collaboration? Why is the communication breaking down? Start with making measurable changes on the long term. Start by hosting weekly team meetings to ensure everyone's up to date. They can be a few minutes long, nothing too strenuous, nothing's going to take people away from their tasks, but ensure that the communication is fostered and embodied. And this is where most teams and companies fail. This is where they're going to fall off the momentum they've gathered from doing a great team event. They're going to do something with purpose, perhaps one of our programs where we start to begin to support the change management within the ecosystem of their team. We've started to work around perhaps breaking down silos, but without the plan moving forward, you're going to go back to your old ways because it's safe, it's comfortable, it's known. Change is scary. If you want to be part of the 10 to 20% who actually make a change, be it with your New Year's resolution, life goals, business, team, culture, whatever it is, you need a plan. Now in the link of this video, there's an ability for you to book in a strategy call with myself, and I will walk you through how we can build a plan over the next 12 to 18 months to help you measurably impact and change your culture in a sustainable way. If you've recently done a team event or you're planning a team event and you don't have a plan, stop. Let's discuss as soon as we possibly can because I want to protect your investment. Investing in your team is a financial opportunity for you to grow your business. Without a plan, you are going to go back to the old ways. This is why so many organizations fall into the pitfalls of doing the same event year in, year out. We're going to go to the beach and we're going to play some games. We're going to have a barbecue because nothing seems to really work. Nothing works without a plan. So, what can you do today? Consider what has led you here. Why are you having these issues? Saying you have an issue is fantastic. However, what is the cause of it? If it's communication, why are people not communicating? What are you doing? And yes, this is a big key factor. What are you doing? And you have to own this as a leader. What are you doing that's not promoting clear, effective communication? Are you welcoming ideas? Are you promoting meetings? Are you keeping meetings on track and making sure people don't waver and say, we've got 5 minutes to keep everyone up to date with this? You need a plan. So once you recognize what your issues, what your pain points are, and you have an understanding of what's been causing these, we then need to address those factors first. Once we recognize what the cause is and we start working on what is impacting it, we can then start making a change. Consider it this way. If you are overweight, you're looking to lose some weight, and you want to make some changes, perhaps the first thing you do is you recognize that I'm not eating well. So we start making some changes. That might be reducing the number of candy bars we have in a week. I love a good chocolate bar, but something you gotta cut back over time. We do small incremental changes. So I'm not saying go out tomorrow, strip your cabinets bare, go to a crazy diet, because that's not sustainable. You shock your system and you're not going to have the buy-in. And this is key. For sustainable change within your organization, you need social proof, you need buy-in. No one's going to believe that you value these changes unless you have actually shown that you are willing to do the hard work. And by what I mean by hard work is you cannot simply turn up one day after one of our keynote sessions or one of our leadership retreats and say, hey, today we're going to start doing the following. There's no buy-in. Maybe you drank too much of the Kool-Aid. You're caught up in the momentum, which is fantastic, but you need to prove it to yourself and to your team that's sustainable. So address your behaviors first. Set some goals. Say over the next 3 months, 3 weeks, whatever it might be, I need to show my team the following behaviors so that when I say we are going to do this, they can say, I believe you because you've already done it. It's just like me. Right here, I've got a cup of coffee. I love my coffee. If I was to tell my team that I'm no longer drinking coffee after this cup of coffee, they're not going to believe me. However, if over time they see me consuming less, and every time someone says, do you want a cup of coffee? I say, no, thank you. And as over time, I'm no longer drinking coffee. When someone brings it up, I can actually say, well, I don't drink coffee anymore. And they'll have the social proof because over time, I've stopped drinking coffee. I'm never going to stop drinking coffee. I love it too much. But that is the social proof that you need to create within your team, within your plan, to make sure that your investment, your team programs see a real reward. These principles are the same for be it health, personal life, business, whatever it might be. If you are looking to make a change, you need a plan. Write it down. Or speak to us, a professional in the space of change management and culture development, and we will work with you to ensure that your investment is safe. Stop paying for band-aid solutions. Start focusing on real, measurable results. Contact our team of executive leadership coaches and professional coaches so we can support you and your team in your journey. Because at Premier Team Building, we're not party planners, we're leadership professionals.